Hey guys, well, welcome. We're continuing on with Benjamin West and his cat Gramalkin. Can you say Gramalkin? All right, and so this is chapter 4, and this chapter is called Only a Piece of Paper. And you're going to see some assignments that have to do with pieces of paper. Okay, let's get into the story. Here we go. Benjamin had to work quickly, and Sally's pleasant dream would not last forever. Besides, Mama and the girls might walk in any minute. He placed the clean sheet of paper and Papa's inkwells and sandbox on a bench beside the cradle. He knelt down on the floor. He dipped the goose quill pen into the black ink. Scratch, scratch went the pen. With quick strokes, he sketched the outline of Sally's head. Then, very lightly, he drew her features. The faint eyebrows, the closed lids, the rounded nose, the smiling lips. His eyes darted back and forth from Sally's face to his drawing. He forgot about the spear he had made. He forgot about the beautiful red-bellied trout. He forgot about everything in the excitement of making his first sketch. There he could try the red ink now. He wiped the pen in his hair, and he had seen the travelers do the same thing. And then he dipped it in the red ink and gave Sally an orange and red mouth. With round and round lines, he sketched her silken curls, while the color knife matches her own, he said. Well, just then, Grimalkin leaped on his shoulder and patted his cheek with his gentle forepaw. "Can you see any likeness to our Sally?" Benjamin asked him. Grimalkin seemed to gaze fixedly at the picture, and then he opened his wide pink mouth, and he said in complete approval, yes. Well, guys, you know he really didn't say anything, but anyway, back to the story. Benjamin laughed out for joy, but his laughter was cut short. There in the doorway stood Mama and Rachel and Sarah and Hannah and Mary and Elizabeth. Benjamin sprang to his feet, upsetting the sandbox and almost upsetting the inkwells. He hid his drawing behind him, and he could almost hear Mama say, "If the world's people wish to draw, well and good. But you're a Quaker. You're a Quaker son. Your grandfather was chief counselor for William Penn himself." Mama stood rigid. She stood stiff, holding bunches of bright green mint in her hands, and behind her clustered the girls. Their eyes were questioning. At last, Mama came toward Benjamin with slow, measured steps. "Benjamin," she said crisply. "Yes, Mama." "What are you hiding?" It's only a piece of paper, Mama." Let me see it." Well, Benjamin winced. He handed her the picture and waited for the shocked, hurt look to cross her face. He watched Rachel and Sarah and Hannah and Mary and Elizabeth gather around the picture, and he heard their little gasps of surprise. Then something happened which Benjamin did not in the least expect. Mama clapped her hand over her mouth as if to smother an outcry of pleasure. Her eyes grew big with wonder. "Why, this is Sally," she said. "An excellent likeness of our Sally." And then she smiled down at Benjamin. "How would you and Grimalkin like to go fishing now?" she said. "Papa ever was fond of fresh trout. But what he will say to picture making, I don't know." Benjamin's face grew as red as a coxcomb. Why, Mama had not minded at all. "What did I tell you?" Grimalkin seemed to say as he reared up his hind legs and put his forepaws into Benjamin's hand. Benjamin's heart danced. He picked up his spear, his apples, and his Johnny cake, and he turned to go. We'll be back in time to bring home the cows, he sang out. Grimalkin lifted the latch, and together the boy and the cat set off across the inn-yard. Oh, ho, laughed Benjamin. Thy tail is a weather vane, Grimalkin. It stands straight as a poker whenever you are happy. Grimalkin led the way, and the sound of his purring was like the gladness in Benjamin's heart. Well, today's lesson was all about Benjamin drawing his sister. And in your assignment today, I want you to, you're going to be, and you can read the directions, you're going to be standing in front of a mirror with your own pencil and paper and pad, and you're going to draw yourself. Now, I know some of you are saying, well, I can't draw. I'm not a good artist. All I want you to do is try. Be like Benjamin and try and draw that picture. And then you're going to have another assignment that has to do with using one piece of paper. Read those directions, and I want you to have a great day as you get those assignments done. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.